Hey folks, Mike Johnson here. If it's got wheels and an engine, you're in the right place. On this channel, we dive into car repairs, maintenance tips, and everything you need to keep your ride running smooth. If you're into cars and want to keep learning, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. All right, enough talking. Let's get into it.
Some enthusiasts wear those stitches and scars as badges of honor, but it's not mandatory. You can save yourself a lot of agony if you take a few simple precautions. Check out the following. We've put together 10 garage safety tips, and there's bound to be something you can use. 1. Compressed air safety. Always inspect compressed air hoses before use, and always replace cracked, worn or frayed hoses. Reduce compressed air to less than 30 psi to clean dirt and dust from parts in the work area, and never use compressed air to clean yourself or your clothes. The air must be turned off and all line pressure released before disconnecting the air hose from the air supply. 2. Drain pan safety. When draining engine coolant, treat it with respect. Coolant, whether new or old, is very dangerous to the health, and often the lives, of humans and animals, especially if digested. Make sure you dispose of it properly. 3. Axle support safety. Never place your car on axle stands on soft ground, or even hot asphalt, or you'll immediately find that the stands will disappear. As you may have guessed, these conditions make the vehicle unstable. Always ensure that the axle stands are installed on a flat, solid surface. 4. Fire safety. If you decide to paint something in your garage, a room or two, or even an entire automobile, make sure you extinguish all flames. And that includes all pilot lights before the spraying work begins. A good example is the gas heater light. If you don't, you'll be surprised how quickly atomized paint explodes when exposed to an open flame, and how quickly flames can spread. 5. Stand safety. If a vehicle is raised and or placed on axle stands, shake it up and down on the bumpers or bumpers. The shake test ensures that the axle supports are fully engaged. Needless to say, nothing is more frightening, or perhaps more dangerous, than climbing under a car and finding that the stands are not fully engaged. 6. Safety jack. Never, ever trust a floor or hydraulic jack, regardless of price, quality, or the number of times it's worked perfectly. When working under your vehicle, always make sure the jack is complemented by quality axle stands or a high-quality ramp kit. Without the extra safety measures, all that stands between you and 2 tons, or more, of motor vehicle is a 10-cent hydraulic joint. 7. Car battery safety. When charging batteries on a workbench or in your car, be very careful of sparks, open flames, or even cigarettes. It's not the charger or the battery you're worried about. It's the fumes given off by the charging battery. Not only are the fumes toxic, they are highly explosive. Acid sprayed on you, your store and your car is no fun. 8. Tool safety. Always use the right garage tools for the job. A good example is the selection of a hammer. A carpenter's hammer is designed and manufactured with hardened steel to strike a soft nail. A mechanic's ball-peen hammer, on the other hand, is case-hardened so that it can strike something like a chisel. Hit a chisel hard enough with a carpenter's hammer and chances are the hammer will self-destruct, at least enough to send tokens. 9. Burn prevention safety. Every time you open a radiator cap, keep this in mind, the radiator is under pressure, often up to 15 psi. And coolant operating temperatures can exceed 230 degrees Fahrenheit. If you open a radiator cap carelessly, chances are the system will burst, most often on you. Not only is this dangerous, it's incredibly messy. Wait for the coolant temperature to drop to lukewarm levels. Always use a large, soft shopping towel to slowly open the cap. Wait for the vapor to dissipate, then continue opening the cap. 10. Eye safety. If you've ever had to endure a trip to your local ophthalmologist, you can understand the importance of using safety glasses. Remember that hammer we mentioned above? If that or any other piece decides to explode in front of your eyes, glasses become more than critical. Trust us, we've been there, done that, and having a piece of metal shrapnel extracted from your eyeball is not a pleasant experience. Use a set of glasses every time there's a chance of flying metal. They're cheap insurance. In conclusion, prioritizing garage safety is essential for protecting yourself and your loved ones. By following these simple yet effective tips, such as keeping the space organized, ensuring proper ventilation, and using tools safely, you can create a secure environment for all your projects. Remember, a little caution goes a long way in preventing accidents. Stay safe and make the most of your garage space.